What?
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Monday Night Live. Yes, that is right. You are here. We are there. We are everywhere. So
Don't ever say that again, I beg of you. Let's actually rewind. Cut. Take the clock back. Good grief. That sounded like, what is that, Barney or whatever? Whatever that.
I love you, really... you.
Yeah, no. I'll have none of that.
Not happening. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I can share it everywhere. So, no, we can be everywhere. You know?
I like it.
So, what's up? How's everybody doing today?
Hanging in there. How's it going, Philly?
It's going fantastic. Fantastic, I tell you.
Well, today we have with us our OG, our one and only, the mastermind behind the songs that I was able to produce. Thank you for that connection. But Sara, welcome back to the Common Ground podcast.
Hi. Thanks for having me, guys. Happy to be here on this cool, rainy day in Colorado. Love it.
Yes, it is. For those of you who are just joining that maybe don't have the honor and true blessing of knowing this wonderful woman, Sara and I are actually pretty much neighbors, or we were. Are you still in the area?
We're Greeley-ish now, so
okay.
I'm still gonna count neighbors. That.
Yeah. Just down the road. That's what people call just like over the hill when you're out in the sticks like this.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Now, Sara's episode was, what episode number was Sara?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
It's pop quiz. Ready, set, go.
That I can find out, but give me a second on that. So
I was just curious.
I don't recall.
I don't know the number off the top of my head either, but it was a good one.
And it feels like ages ago, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it does feel like it was a long time ago. It's been a minute, and you've been through some crazy stuff. How are you? You tell our audience only if you want to, obviously, but you've got people praying for you. How are you doing? What's new in your world?
Doing okay. Just dealt with some health issues and feel like I'm slowly regaining some strength. So I feel like there's been some progress and not a whole lot of answers still, but I feel like I'm slowly regaining some strength. So it feels good to be upright and looking like a human and talking to people. So I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate all the prayers along the way. It's been a rough go. So
yeah, you really got, man, life hit hard all at the same time for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but it's been there's been so many blessings along the way, even with everything going on, and I just I guess keep going through all the waves, the ups, the downs, and hopefully come back to the good. That's the goal.
Absolutely.
Sara was lucky number 13.
13. Whoop whoop.
Very nice.
That is 30 episodes ago.
Oh, good for you.
43 comes out tomorrow, so that's literally 30 episodes ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Which also means we are 9 away from 1 full year, 52 weeks a year.
Wow.
Our 1 year anniversary. Technically, our anniversary is this month, though. That's when we started recording.
Yes.
And so our production anniversary is
our release. Our releases.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. Congrats.
Well, take a minute, shout out your podcast while viewers are continuing to hop on. We got people slowly getting on. Everybody say hi to Sara when you get on. We're going to be doing a game here shortly, but tell them the name of your podcast and a little bit about what you do, your mission.
My mission is really to just kind of talk about what people don't like to talk about on my podcast, Unquiet Healing. It's about kind of leaving abuse, mental health, family dynamics, and just everyday life issues that we go through that not a lot of people are openly talk about. That's my goal. My goal is to just help others hopefully do better than they did the day before. And it's really in the midst of my healing. So that's a very clear message that I've got a long way to go, but here's what I've done because I've come a long way. So on Unquiet Healing on Spotify, that's basically where you can find me. But yeah, that's my mission. That's my goal, just to help others and to openly talk about what many people go through in many families.
Hey, Mary, welcome.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, Mary's episode came out last week.
Yes, I listened. It was a very powerful episode.
That's a good one. Yeah, you guys actually have a lot very like different components of your stories, but it just in general, just that like that survivor mentality, some of the things that you guys have had to go through. We're like John and I have been really lucky to know. We just know like a lot of fighters, like with like good hearts. So that's a really cool component of this podcast. Those dogs, I swear, they just have a mission where like they didn't exist for the first 6 months that we recorded, and then they just spawned out of nowhere. They really did. They spawned, and they are on a mission to terrorize.
They're fighters.
Yes.
No,
sorry about the dogs. I was definitely doing my best to keep them on the DL. But
no, was that not John's?
No, that's not mine.
That was me.
Okay,
Sorry.
I was giving John a hard time. Did you get dogs?
No.
I hit that mute button real quick.
No, I'm talking about John's got these dogs in the apartment of him.
No, one dog, and it's a big dog, and then
it's
going to be like woof woof.
No, it's not one dog. There's no way that's one dog.
That's one dog.
That's one schizophrenic dog. Maybe that dog has a lot.
That you just heard?
No, that sounded like football dogs. How big are those
Chihuahuas?
Yeah, like a terrier at best. What kind of dogs are they, Sarah?
One of them's a mix, like a poodle, like terrier mix. There you go, Sid. And then, yeah, one of them is like a hunting dog, so it's like a big boy for sure.
Okay, all right, sounds good. All righty, John.
Well,
tell us. Go ahead.
Before we get into it, I do want to thank the 645 people who have subscribed to our channel. And
yes,
us guys, our first
big
goal,
time.
1,000. So let's hit that. I think we're going to hit that before June comes around, really, honestly. So keep on subscribing, keep on sharing. We are going places. Our community is building, and we appreciate you guys and thank you guys so much. So, and speaking about June, we'll say this again before we get off. When you're watching this show live, it will no longer be on the Sydney Nicole Facebook channel. It'll be on the Common Ground Project USA channel. So if you haven't followed the Common Ground Project USA on Facebook, you want to make sure you do that. We're officially moving in June to it. Everything will be to see the show, it'll be the Common Ground Project USA. So on LinkedIn, you'll have to be following the Common Ground Project USA. On Facebook, you'll be having to follow the Common Ground Project USA. And of course, on YouTube, it's the Common Ground Project USA. So you'll know where to find us. Just be on one of those three places. So make sure we'll remind you at the end of the show to make sure you're subscribed to one of those three places so you can participate in these games. You can have fun. We want to have fun with you guys. We want this to be your show. Really. The point of this show is your show, your involvement, and to get to introduce you to you normally to the guest who's coming out the following day on our podcast. So that is the goal of this program. So it's for you. So we want you to be there. So speaking of you, we are playing today. It is let's see. It's the movie is movie bonanza. I'm gonna call
Oh
it.
yeah.
So what we're going to do, and we need you guys to participate. What we're gonna, it's kind of like the Top Chef, right? That's what we Top Chef, is that what it was called?
I think that's what we decided. Chopped. Yeah. I don't know.
Chopped.
Like one of the cooking shows. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Potato.
So it's kind of like that. What we're going to give 3 ingredients of a movie. We're going to give
Okay.
a genre. We're going to give the hero, and we're going to give you a villain. And you got to come up with the title of the movie, the plot of the movie, and if you want to, you can even say how it ends and spoil it, since they can't go anywhere and watch it. So you can spoil it and give us the ending if you want to. So we want the audience to be very involved. We want you giving us heroes, villains, and genres. So, it could be anime with the Hulk and Princess Diana,
Sarah.
And so that's, like I said, be inventive,
I know her.
be fun. And so I'll go first. I'll come up with the movie first, the title and everything else, to be the guinea pig. So Sydney can come up with either the hero, villain, or genre. Sarah can come up with one, and the audience can come up with the other part of it.
Can we make up the hero in theory?
Yeah, as long as you could describe it. I just got to describe a description. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a real. It doesn't have to be like Batman or something. It could be whatever you want.
That's literally what was in my brain right now, John. I'm not even playing.
John's the movie guy. He's like, okay, so I get to come up with the genre. Is that what you said? Like we're gonna go.
You get to choose. You can choose which one you want to come up with.
Well, I'm not good with that. Okay, let's go action. We're coming up with it. We're building an action movie.
Okay, action movie. Sarah, you can come up with the hero or the villain, and the audience will come up with the other.
Action, hero, and villain?
Hero or villain. You choose.
One or the other. And somebody in the comments give me a villain. Either a made-up one or a real one. It doesn't matter.
So you get the heroes.
It don't matter.
So I can just describe this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this... Do I say if it's a hero or villain, or I just describe?
You do the hero, because I asked the audience for a villain.
Okay. He's a grown person, but as a kid, he suffered a tragedy.
Okay.
So like childhood trauma.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's our villain, audience? Somebody give us a villain. TikTok. We need, you know what we need? We really got to have music up in here. It gets too quiet when I'm waiting on things and my brain starts to spiral. Also, have you seen how fuzzy these clip-on mics are? There we go. We got to focus. It's like a raccoon. It's like so soft and fuzzy. No? Oh, okay. That's fine. Come on, audience. I know it's raining here in Colorado. Give me a villain. Doc Ock. That's so funny because is that Spider-Man? Is that who that is?
Doc O?
Doc Ock. The only reason I know that name is because my son is obsessed with Spider-Man and it's like in his little Spider-Man show.
Like Dr. Octopus? Is that?
Yeah, Mary said, sorry, I'm cleaning.
So Dr. Octopus, okay. All right, action, childhood
trauma, like adult now, no superpowers as well. Or can we add to it and we just have to use the basis of the character?
I just have to use the basis of the character. All right. Give me a second because I gotta figure out. Okay. Let's see, action.
Mary, you must be in Severance.
Trying to think of a good title. Let's see.
I don't even know if I fully understand where Doc Ock comes from, so I'm not sure if I can. Like, I don't know if I understand the concept of this.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna call it Revenge.
Ooh.
The title of the movie is called Revenge. And what happens is 8 limbs. Oh, that was good. That was good, Heath. I like that name, but I said Revenge, so I'm gonna stick with it. But I like, because you're kind of going where I was going.
Okay.
And the star of the show is called Jimbo. His name's Jimbo. Now this is set in like Arkansas, in the mountains of Arkansas, and Dr. Octopus, who's a villain, had come and killed Jimbo's mother and father. And he thought he killed Jimbo, but he only severed his right leg. So Jimbo grew up in foster care, getting all kinds of things happening to him, but he never could stop reliving what happened to his parents. And so he, going through a whole bunch of stuff, he finds this guy who fought in a war, and he trains him, teaches them all these kind of weapons and all these kind of different things, and he learns, and he gets one of those blades, like the, what do you call them, the things that you put on your leg, like the prosthetics, but it's the blade where he can run fast. So he goes and he ends up searching out Dr. Octopus and killing Dr. Octopus. And the ending is he severs Dr. Octopus' leg and keeps it as a trophy because he originally wants to reattach it to his own body.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's crazy. That's madness.
Boy.
What kind of star? Would you give it 2 thumbs up? What would you give the movie? You gotta rate the movie now.
You have to rate it.
Oof.
Would you go see it? Would it?
I don't
2 tubs of popcorn, 1 tub of popcorn.
How many times I watch movies?
I don't. I'm the wrong person to ask. It sounds great. I can market the shit out of that.
Oh.
Heath Ledger as Joker.
Is that for a new? Are we doing a new movie theme?
We'll do a new movie theme.
That's our bad guy.
That's our bad guy. Do you want to go next, Sydney, or do you?
Oh shoot! For what? For picking.
You gotta
something?
create the movie.
Oh no. I can't work with Doc Ock when I don't know who Doc Ock is.
Do you want to try it, Sarah?
Oh no, please! I think you're
that one was hard.
fantastic.
I had like started to grasp something, and then I was like, I felt like I was ruining the original theme because when you choose a bad guy that already exists, then it's like I went down this psychological thriller. I was like, okay, so this guy, this hero, grows up in a house called the Quiet House for kids who have like complex childhood trauma, and escapes the Quiet House. But Doc Ock was like running it, and one of the co-ops like behind keeping these kids in this place where they were basically like Black Widow style, training bad guys, like to just have no more emotion removed kind of thing. Well, Black Widow's a good guy, but you get what I'm saying. Only like the other side of the scale. Well, he escapes, and then he goes out to like rescue kids and kill child predators. But then there's got to be some sort of collab where Doc Ock like realizes that this is the kid that escaped from the Quiet House and has to kill him naturally. because otherwise the quiet house gets exposed and then there's like this huge battle and obviously Doc Ock dies. But I hadn't gotten that far in my plot.
Wow.
I got it from Unquiet Healing. That's where that's inspired the name.
I knew it.
God damn it. You unoriginal bastard.
I'll go again. And you guys can add to it. We can. You want to do a different movie?
Okay, we've got Heath Ledger as the Joker. I picked theme last time. What do I do now?
Why don't you pick the hero and let Sarah pick the theme?
Oh, shoot. Okay, Sarah, pick a theme.
Yeah. We're gonna go thriller
Oh, shoot.
/ horror.
I was honestly going to go comedy. I was going to go 180. Like, okay.
Let's see if you guys can stump me. Okay.
Comedy.
We'll see if you guys can stump me. I think I can come up with any kind of movie, so that's fine.
We can go comedy.
Okay, let's try.
comedy.
Okay, let's try to make it harder on this guy. The hero is going to be Bluey from the show, because we just interviewed with that guy.
I don't know Bluey real well. Is it a real person?
Bluey is an animated dog.
An animated dog. Okay.
Yeah, and it's
like it feels like Blue's Clues. It's like a version of Blue's Clues.
It's so much better than Blue's Clues. I don't even really know where to begin.
But that's at least I know Blue's Clues, so I can think of Bluey as an.
It's a blue killer dog that has a little sister named Bingo, and it's all just about like the kid show is just about their family and little kid lessons about learning to share and being a good friend and having things that people have to do. Like it's all just like part of it's interwoven into the series. Those guys are geniuses.
All right, awesome.
People love Bluey, and like my kids they're too grown now, so
I'm telling you, I would just kick back on a day off and watch Bluey. Like that's just like a heart healing show.
People love Bluey.
So I'm going to do both. I'm going to make it a comedic thriller.
Oh, okay, like a Scream.
Okay, yeah.
No, not like a Scream. Like a thriller that's a comedy.
Okay.
It's a comedy based, but there's a thriller aspect of it.
I don't know if I know what that means, but I'm tracking, I think.
I think I'm tracking. And it's called how do I want to put it?
You got this.
What is that movie that I'm thinking of?
Down Under in Australia.
That's a long title. Okay. Down Under implies Australia.
I know.
Feel like
I know. Well, it's a comedy. That's why you're repeating it.
Okay.
Okay?
Down Under.
Down Under in Australia.
Okay, got it.
And so
that's actually genius, John. I love it so much. I do. I get it.
Poetic irony.
That's the point. So Heath Ledger, or the Joker, is on this game show, and he wins the grand prize, which is a trip to Australia to pick up his brand new dog, Bluey. So he goes and he flies to Australia to go pick up Bluey, but when he gets there, Bluey isn't there.
Okay.
Some people had stolen Bluey away. But the cool thing is, like, they've been FaceTiming each other. Like, I know that the dog doesn't like FaceTime, but the people who had Bluey was FaceTiming so that they can start to build a relationship. And Bluey was like they would make faces. Joker would be making these silly faces with Bluey on the airplane over. And so it was like this whole like romantic love thing going on. And when he gets there, Bluey's gone because some robbers had stolen Bluey. And so the whole movie takes place as they're fighting different things in Australia, going through, the Joker gets in a fight with a kangaroo,
Okay.
and he's sitting there singing at night to the same moon for Bluey. If you've ever seen American Tail and American Tail. You ever see American Tail about the
No.
mice? Oh, they sing to the same moon at the same time. So you have that whole like picture of Bluey looking up at the moon, singing, and
You know what this is reminding me of? It's reminding me of a little bit of Despicable Me, how he gets the orphan kids just dropped on him. And it's also reminding me of a hybrid of Teddy, which I recognize as like a very R-rated thing, but it's like that hybrid between animation and like live acting with Heath Ledger. So I'm getting like the Teddy vibe because of that.
okay.
But then I'm also getting like Despicable Me in terms of plot.
So it's just adventures on both ends. It's Bluey fighting with the.
This is a comic.
It's just adventure, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, but with Bluey, it's like
He's like, yeah, it's hilarious.
yeah, but with like Bluey, it's like Home Alone, where Bluey's doing all these things to these people who have stolen them, that they're like frustrated, and you got this guy who's traveling, who's never been to Australia, being attacked by snakes, by spiders,
Kangaroos.
by kangaroos.
Yeah.
Like, we're just
Down under.
down under,
down.
and
In
like,
Australia.
Yeah, down
they
under.
finally- and they finally meet at the end. And
Oh boy.
and one of the robbers pulls out a knife, and he goes, "That ain't no knife. Now this is
That's
a knife."
a knife.
Oh boy.
Do you know the reference, Sid?
No, I don't watch movies. I told you that.
Oh,
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, it's
I
old.
told you I don't watch
You're
movies.
old. That's dates that
But
ages
and they're
us.
reunited, and the dog runs into the Joker's arms and licks all his makeup off his face, and you finally see what the Joker looks like without makeup.
I can picture it so.
Sarah's told she already bought tickets.
That's hilarious.
She's like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down.
So whoever steals my movie idea and makes this movie, I
At
want.
least put him in the credits. At least put him in the credits. Like, we've got a couple movie producers
Shout out.
that we have, or film documentary producers that we've had on the show. At least put like credit to Philly, not from Philly. Please make it that for me.
Well, it would definitely add to the comedy part of the.
Fantastic.
All right, let's see.
Did I
here.
succeed? In
Yeah,
making a
It was-
comedic
it was
thriller.
almost- she was gonna cry over it. So yeah, like,
That's not saying much, though.
she's like, I wasn't gonna say that though. I was gonna give you credit. Edward loves movies. Ed, give us a good guy, because the audience has only given us bad guys. So Ed, give us a hero. John's pretty good at this.
Well, I used to be a manager at Cinemark.
I know.
When I interviewed people, I would make them tell me who their favorite movie actress was, who their favorite actor was, and I'd have them make a movie on the spot for me.
Was that I was about to ask you, because we talked about interview questions in one of our podcasts, and you made a comment about the movie theater job and how you used to ask them a certain question, but I feel like it was different. I feel like you asked them, there was like another one that.
Yeah. Oh, I would tell them, like, I would give them, like, I would say, I throw out different ones. I'd be like, sell me a half-eaten cheeseburger, or sell me
Oh, that's
box,
the one. Tell me
a
half
box of broken crowns. A box of broken crowns was another thing I went with, because I just wanted to see how they would act on the spot. Yeah, and like I had people being like, "Oh, Beyonce ate half of this cheeseburger. Do you want the? I'm selling this other half. Great. And then other people be like, I don't know. Like, sell me a box of broken crowns. Oh, well, you got twice as many crowns as you did before, or you can turn them into candles, or people came up with really mind-blowing stuff. I'm like, really, I love that stuff. But like, I wanted to see if how they handle pressure, because in customer service, you're going to have people who pressure you in this stuff. And I just want to know how you're going to handle pressure on the spot. And the second reason why I did the whole movie thing was, you work for a movie theater, you should enjoy movies. You should be able to talk about movies. So if you don't love movies, I don't want you working at the movie theater. Because
Was this like a white glove movie theater that you worked at? I just am curious.
No, but we had.
I can't remember any of the times that I went to a movie interacting with somebody that worked at the movie for longer than a 30-second period of time, unless my card bounced and I had to charge it again. And it's like, oh, sorry, like the tap to pay fucked on this.
Do you know how many people would come in regulars like every week, and they wanted to sit there and talk about movies, you know?
You should have the designated kid on shift that can go sit down with the elderly person that comes in every week to go see movies or whatever, and can just like sit with them.
Dude, I'm telling you,
when a full-time position at the movie theater.
When I was managing the movie, when I was manager at the movie theater, our attendance went up, because you hire the right people at positions, and it becomes more of an enjoyable experience. I guarantee.
Yeah, I think that's true for anywhere, but I know if I have a good experience, I'm coming back. So yeah, good for you, John. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that shaped how I like that. That's where I started shaping how I interview. Like the way I interview now is like, the first question I ask you is, like, if you were to sit down with an interview with me, my first question is, who is Sara? And I guarantee you, I know you're going to answer it one of two ways. And I already know that from the get-go. I want to see which way you answer it.
What are those two ways?
You're either going to read me off your resume, or you're going to start telling me who you are as a person. They're the two ways people do it. And if you start reading me off your resume, you have about a 10% chance of being hired by me. Because I can train anybody, I can teach anybody to do what I want them to do, but I can't teach culture. I can't teach personality. I can't teach how you're going to fit with the group of people that I'm working with.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Sara, when somebody says, tell me about Sara? Like, tell me who you are. Like, what's the first thing what's your first knee jerk? What do you go to?
Knee-jerk reaction?
Yeah, just like if somebody asked you that with no context. On here, job interview, on the street, Uber drive, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, first thing that pops up in my head, of course, is going to be mom. That's kind of one thing that sticks out to me, but then it kind of branches out from there. And that's, someone that kind of, like I said earlier about what my podcast is about, is someone that I hate small talk. Like, I'm about someone that likes to talk about deep and serious things about your life. I want to know who the root of people are. I want to help people. I want to be a helpful person out in the world. I want to be a light in the world. That's who I am at my core. And always just wanting to do better, just strive to do better every single day and get better. So that's kind of who I am in a nutshell. If I had to be like as simple, like that's my knee-jerk reaction answer.
She's hired, right?
Well, I know her, so yeah, she would be hired. Like, there's many more questions that I have in an interview. That's just where I start. And
Sara, we brought you here today to be interviewed by John.
I'm here. I'm with it.
But like, I will take somebody who knows less, who fits into my culture, than somebody who knows more and will kill my culture.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Because if I have the right culture, even if you don't know enough, the people around you are going to build you up.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what I was thinking, that it's going to build itself. If you create the right culture, it's going to build itself.
Like you have an awesome team, Sydney, right? I've heard how awesome your team is.
I love my team.
That's because of the culture you have provided, right? Is that what is the number one thing that you care about when you're building teams?
Connection, education, and connection. We're not selling anything, we're educating, and we're building relationships so that you're saved in their context for the next time a storm hits.
Well, education to me is culture, right?
It is. It's definitely part of it.
Yeah, because
we're talking about not going to a physical building to, like, I've got guys that I have people out in Oklahoma, like Edward. I've got people in Texas, Missouri, Kansas, Denver. So, like, it's very independent versus, like, the same sort of camaraderie that you would need. Sara, you were part of my team. How would you describe my team?
Yeah, hardworking, positive, go-getting, just quick to jump in and help one another well at communicating. I mean, I really enjoyed being a part of your team and getting to know everybody. Everybody was just very high energy. And so it forces you to kind of raise up to that same level. You have the same conversations the same way. You're like, all of a sudden you're here at their level. It's a wonderful group of people to be around. So great experience. Good team.
Yeah, I love my guys. I really do.
And the respect. There's just such a respect level, like watching your team work with me, like someone coming in to help out, or working with the client or the customer, whoever it may be. I was just super impressed with how everybody was just treated with respect.
Yeah, I still today say that one of my, and I have a lot of great hires, but one of my favorite best hires was while I was at the movie theater and the kid was in the wheelchair. And, you know, I went out to interview him, and I was part of a group of assistant managers at the point. And, dude, I sat down with the guy, and the guy just was awesome. Was awesome, you know? And, like, I'm like, he had so much joy inside of him. No matter what his circumstance was, he had all this joy. I'm like, how can I not have this guy part of this culture, you know? And I hired him. I walked back to the room with the other assistant managers. They're like, so what'd you do with that guy? I was like, I hired him. They're like, what's he going to do? He can't do concessions. He can't do ushering, right? He can't do this. He can't do that. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I'll create a position for him.
I will create a position.
I did.
Yeah.
Greeter. I created, like, we didn't have a greeter before then.
That happened a little bit with me and Sara. I didn't need shuttlers, but she saved my ass that one day. And then I was like, her and I got to talk. She told me a little bit about her story, and I was like, I'm just going to make this a position.
Yes, I was blessed.
The Sara position.
It worked out well.
Yeah, it's when you come in contact with certain people, like, dude,
you make it happen.
You make it happen.
Yeah.
I always told every person where I was in a place, like, you should never not be hiring. You should always be hiring, because you let that person who is awesome not interview because you're not hiring at that. Dude, you could kill your company.
Yeah.
Because you don't miss out on great people.
No. Yeah, agreed. So everybody in the comments, tell me what your current favorite movie is, if you have one. What is your guys' current favorite movie, if you have one?
Oh, can I tell you about the movie I hated?
Yes, please.
My kiddo was all in love with Wuthering Heights, thought it was just this, like, steamy, crazy movie, and I thought it was like the trashiest trash I've ever seen in my life.
Little J-Man?
No, Kalia.
I was like, what?
No. You know,
I was like, that's a weird pick for him. But...
No. She's a 19-year-old girl. It's like right up, that age group. And I just thought it was horrible. I thought it was like the saddest, most depressing movie. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever sat and watched.
And she loved it?
She went and saw it in the theaters like 4 times. She's like, you have to watch this movie. And I was like, this is terrible. I really hate
This
it.
is the remake?
Yeah, this is the remake. Yeah. And I was excited. Like, Margot Robbie, love her. I think she's great in everything. Totally disappointed.
She's Australian.
I'm trying to think of like
Down Under.
movie on the
Down
other
Under.
spectrum. John, what's your least favorite movie? What's a bad movie that you've seen?
Oh man, I forget the title of it, man. But oh man, the worst movie I've ever seen, and it had James Earl Jones in it.
That means nothing to me.
James Earl Jones is a legend. He is a legend. He is a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. I mean, he voiced Mufasa in The Lion King.
Oh, okay, all right, sounds good. And Michael would probably
Darth
be
Vader,
over right now.
Darth Vader in Star
Yeah.
Wars. This was when Blockbuster was out, or when Blockbuster was a real big thing.
I kind of missed that. Those were
Because
the days.
my dad and us had gone to Blockbuster to get out, or a similar movie store. I forget. I don't know if it was technically Blockbuster, but they had like the different people there, I guess, had their picks of what these great movies were. And so my dad sees this movie, and it was on VHS, and he saw that it had James Earl Jones in it. It's like, okay. Dude, I still don't know what the movie was about. We watched the movie. It was, I just remember this guy wanting to shoot somebody in his closet that wasn't there.
Oh,
And that was the most memorable part of the movie.
it's unfortunate.
It was one of, let me see if I can, I'm going to look up to see James Earl Jones.
I very seriously don't watch movies, but my like least favorite that I just remember, like this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, was Sausage Party.
Was what?
Sausage Party, that animated
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I fucking hated that. Like I hated that a lot. I was like mad. I was like, I'm losing IQ points and it's irritating my soul.
It's intense too. It's
Yeah,
intense.
like it was so wildly like what sick twisted psychopath sat
Seth
down
Rogen.
and thought of this?
Seth Rogen did.
That's concerning. See, that's
Yeah, that's his film. Yeah, I actually loved Salma Hayek in that movie, The Taco. She was hilarious in that role. I was super impressed with her. The sexy taco. She was a riot. But other than that, it was crazy, and I'm scared for the day when, like, my kids grow up and see it. I hate for that day.
so bad.
It's just trash.
It's garbage.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I have ever seen it.
It's
Save
so
yourself.
bad.
You don't
No,
need
seriously,
to.
don't. Like, please don't. I prefer you untainted in that capacity.
It's like a close to X-rated, like Family Guy episode, basically.
So
It's
bad.
bad.
Like, so
It's
weird.
crude. It's long. It's a cartoon. It's food. It's weird.
0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Negative 10 out of 10. So bad.
So bad, the worst.
It really is. Like, I've never seen Wuthering Heights, so I have nothing to compare it to. But
Oh,
like, I don't know if it gets worse than Sausage Party in my mind.
It's bad.
I will also say though that I hate when when live acting combines with animation. So Teddy, that example I gave earlier, I've never finished it because I literally hate it. Like I hate when animation is combined.
Are you talking about Ted with Mark Wahlberg?
Ted, yeah,
Ted, gotcha.
whatever. Teddy Bear. I don't care what it's like. That's how bad it is. It's in my mind. Like I hate it.
There's actually really funny parts in that movie. But
I've
again,
seen like clips, but my brain cannot get on board with. There's something funny about like that. I don't know, like that level of stupidity. I guess.
Yeah, the guy that created Family Guy created Ted, so there you go.
See, I don't watch it. I hated Family Guy, so that makes sense.
The
but
same humor, yeah.
Sure.
Have you seen 10,000? Is it 10,000 Ways to Die in the West?
Oh no.
That's another one by Seth MacFarlane, who created Family Guy, and it's just that same humor. You would hate it.
Yeah, I think that I've heard of it, and I think that one time somebody I remember walking into a room where somebody was playing it. This was a long time ago, and I was like, what is this? And somebody said that title, and I just remember thinking, like, who gets enjoyment out of stuff like this? But I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's totally out of control.
It's out of control.
It's out of control.
So what's your favorite movie then, or one of them? I know, like, I feel like that's a harder question to answer, because it depends then on genre a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I really do like the Dark Knight series. I'm not into like superhero stuff, and I'm not really into action, but the Dark Knight series is always just, it's perfection. It doesn't get much better than that. It's just so good. And I like a lot of Quentin Tarantino. So like Django Unchained and Inglourious Bastards. Those are like really good.
Glorious Bastards?
Inglorious Bastards.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that makes it so much better.
They hunt down Nazis. Brad Pitt's in it. It's just so good. Christoph Waltz is like he's a genius. It's really good, but it's graphic. It's, I don't know. It's funny. It's all the things. It's Quentin Tarantino.
Sure. What about you, John?
Favorite movie? I don't know. There's so many I could go with. If we're talking drama, probably A Few Good Men. That's a great movie. Sports, it would be Hoosiers.
Yeah, I gotta interrupt you. I'd say if it was like drama, I'd go with Philadelphia.
Oh.
Wasn't a huge fan of Philadelphia.
What? Oh, it's such a good movie.
Such a depressing movie.
It is depressing for sure.
It is.
You'll just cry the whole time, or I will at least.
Gladiator. I can quote like Gladiator. Gladiator is one of the ones I can definitely quote. Braveheart was another. I like those types of like historical fiction, not nonfiction, but fiction.
Yeah, Braveheart's great.
Talking about Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was in Braveheart. Great. He was the son.
Ledger was in Braveheart?
No, not in Braveheart. In the American one. But it was Mel Gibson. What's it called? It came out. Not. It wasn't Braveheart. It was the. Oh, I own the movie.
He was in like a night movie.
Mel Gibson. That I got.
Mel Gibson was Braveheart, yeah.
No, but he also had the Patriot. The Patriot.
The Patriot. That's such a good movie.
And Heath Ledger was Mel Gibson's son.
Yes, correct. Yep.
That was Mel Gibson, talented guy.
So talented.
Let's see.
Who's in Top Gun?
Top Gun is Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah, Val Kilmer is in the original one. And so is Anthony Edwards. Dude, talk about emotional, he dies and ooh.
All right.
Yeah, I can talk movies all day long. One of the best thriller scary movies, one of my favorites, is The Quiet Place.
I hate scary movies.
I used to love scary movies. That's like the older I get, the more I'm like, I don't want to be scared. I don't like it. Like, this isn't fun for me anymore.
Well,
now that I've calmed my nervous system down, I don't feel the need to
Yeah,
test
right.
the limits.
You're like, I'm healed.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But The Conjuring, like, totally those.
like I can't watch those types of movies.
Scared
Like
me to death.
No.
anything satanic, like I can't do. Like,
I think Real Steel is still one of my favorites. I really
but
love
the reason why I love The Quiet Place is because it's the only time I've ever been in a movie theater where you can hear a pin drop.
That's creepy.
Because
It's giving me shivers.
there's literally no sound for 95% of the movie.
What?
Literally no sound.
Yeah, I've seen it. Not in the theaters, though. I'm sure it was crazy to see in the theaters.
Sounds terrible, guys.
Yeah, like a level of torture.
Man,
It was
every time
heinous.
I think of the guy that was a guest on our show that did 3 days in silence. Rocio and Angel. Yeah.
Angel, yeah.
How he did 3 days in silence. Do you remember that? Like he did a quiet retreat. That's what that reminds me of. I feel like
That's
I'd go
amazing.
crazy.
The discipline.
Yeah. No, I don't think I can do that.
You don't think you could do it even in an environment that like promoted that?
He was alone.
Alone in silence.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how you would do a silent group retreat. I feel like then at least I would not. I don't know. I could do a
Well,
silent.
monks do it all the time.
Well, okay,
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. Yeah, like if you're in an environment with a bunch of people and like it encourages that silent
That was
environment.
not. Yeah, that was not this. He was like alone for 3 days.
That's like
Yeah.
my idea of a good time. Like I would love
I would get kicked out of the monks because I'd have fart cushions or something. I would purposely be doing stuff to try to get people to laugh, just to see if I could. The monks, like the whole purpose of me going is how many monks I could get to actually scream, laugh, or yell, or kick me out
bad.
because they were quiet.
Bad. You're a problem child.
Real problem.
I never saw Real Steel, by the way.
I've seen it. It's good.
It is good. I feel like it's just really original. Like, it's different than.
Yeah.
But like the original can either be really good or really bad. Like Sausage Party, I would argue is original, and it was dog shit. So this is like good original. That was in the theaters for a long time too. I think that's the only movie I've seen like a lot, but I haven't been to the theaters in years.
I can't remember. I think the last thing I saw in the theaters was Dog Man with my little guy, and it was so cute and hilarious, and we just loved it.
It was part 2 of Down Under in Australia.
Yeah, right. Yeah, totally.
Yep.
That's what he said. I think that it depends, but like The Heat with Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock.
Funny.
I love that one. Those two together, I think is hilarious, and I like action. I like the Marvel movies just because it's like my comfort movie. It's predictable, like any other Marvel, really. I was never like I'm not a huge. I guess that's DC, but like Dark Knight, but like that didn't do the same thing for me, I guess. But then like feel good movie, The Blind Side.
It's a good one.
I love that movie. That was my favorite movie, hands down, for a long time. Like I just didn't change that answer. It was that.
It's a good one. Now I just put on true crime documentaries and in real life it's just
You know what's funny is you move away from wanting to be scared, so you watch real life scary shit. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't like this jump out at you shit. I like real life. Like,
No, I want to know.
trapped on Broadway.
I wanna know.
No, that's what you said.
I want to know about the scary one that's like living with you. Like I want to know that documentary.
What's that shadow behind you?
Yeah,
Shut up.
Yeah, for sure.
Now-
I just love
Now
it.
I know why you love Candace Owens.
Give me something that is like weird and freaky. Yes, I'm down. Let me learn all about it.
it's funny. I found, and I listened to it last week. I was just curious, because I'm not a Candace Owens fan, but I saw her first appearance on Rogan. It popped up on my thing, and I was like, you know what? I want to hear this. I want to see what she was like versus what she is today.
And how was it? Are you going to finish that thought, or are you just going to leave us on a cliff over here? Like,
No, you got to go listen to it yourself.
no, don't
It's
do
3 hours of your
do
time.
the reverse thing that our guest just did on us the other day. We're saving that. What happened? Just tell me. I have ADHD. I want immediate gratification. I want to know.
I found it kind of ironic that she was she was advocating for truth, but not for like all these like conspiracy theories. And this is what she's become.
Yeah, it's interesting to see for sure.
Wait, are you still pro Candace?
Me?
Yeah, I'm just asking because John just said he doesn't like Candace, so I just was curious because this is the Common Ground podcast, so I just want to know.
Yep, I'm pro Candace.
I think I'm still pro Candace too.
Yeah,
there's some
Candace.
stuff where I'm like, man, you gotta chill on the Adderall, but for the most part,
Yeah, not saying that I agree with everything or that I think everything checks out, but
I think that
still
it's worth the
think there's-
conversation, though.
I still think there's more. It's worth to have these questions for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the harm in asking questions? Like, we tell kids, don't be afraid to ask questions. If it's not a harmful question, then just answer it. Like, if anything, you make her look stupid by answering it honestly, but by
And
just kicking the can down the road, then what are you doing?
And that's the weird thing. Yep, it's like where.
And that I agree with you. On the one hand, this is my thing. Like, I don't mind the fact that she wants to ask questions. With the fact that takes me away from her is that just because you can say, like, I feel she'll go, well, this makes sense, and now all of a sudden it's part of fact instead of, well, you were asking questions and you kind of came up with this theory. It's like saying, what is it? What's the theory? The Big Bang Theory. Like it's like, I feel like sometimes that's how it goes is with her. It's like, well, this is our hypothesis of what we believe happened. Now it becomes that it's reality. Like people act like the Big Bang Theory is like reality. Like it's not, like it's truth. No, it's not truth. It's a guess on, it's never been proven. It's just a theory. And I think that's where it gets dangerous, is that for her, she approaches stuff that's theories as they are facts. And it's kind of a way to propagandize is if you can turn theories into facts and you can get people believing something happened that didn't happen. And I think that what?
If you can get people believing, Sarah's gonna laugh at me. If you can get people believing what?
Theories as facts, then it's you've propagandized people.
Okay, I know what you meant. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because they're not truly facts, but you have people believing that they're facts now.
Yeah.
And that's what happens in politics all the time.
Bad, but I'm friends with people on Facebook that might be watching. I want to get okay. So what's your? I'll ask it a different way. What's your guys' opinion of the UFO stuff that's happening from the perspective of believers? Because everybody on this panel right now is a believer.
Well,
this happened.
Well, I've been hearing about like that there's been stuff coming out. I don't know what has come out. If someone could give me a brief, whatever. But I mean, I have my own beliefs, like you said, as a believer, as a Christian, I don't know. I think there's been otherworldly beings in our Bible, and there's interesting things like that. I don't know. I'd like to know what's been going down.
Well, I don't know if there was anything new, but it was interesting because the church that I went to this Sunday was talking about how he said that pastors across the nation were being called to talk to their congregation about UFO activity. And then he made a comment about how Tucker Carlson came out and said that if you had an encounter with an alien, then you had an encounter with a demon. And so then he went down this explanation of how aliens are not demons. And then he defined angels, fallen angels, and demons differently, like using biblical theology, eschatology, like this guy. Okay, and so I'm just curious, without saying too much, what your opinion, because like that's the principle or the concept. So start like Tucker Carlson's comment about how if you had an encounter with an alien, that like it's a demon, or aliens are demons, one of the two. Like where do we stand on that?
I don't know if I believe aliens are demons. I think there are some what we might call aliens demons for sure. But I don't think they all are. I mean, I think there's otherworldly beings that don't necessarily have to be demons. They could be angelic. You know, why couldn't they be angelic or from God? Like, we see stuff like that in the Bible all over. So I have a hard time believing they're all demonic. But I don't know. I think it's interesting to see how each pastor is going to have a different take on this, because I mean, where are they getting their information from? I know, I'm born and raised Catholic, right? Our information comes from an archdiocese or the Pope, directly from the Pope. What's each pastor? Is it their own interpretation of what's being out in the media when it comes to aliens? I don't know. I know for me, it's hard to say that it's all bad and demonic, and that's that. I don't know. It's hard to say without knowing exactly what's spit out in the media.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. John, what about you? Just like without specifics, just like overview. There wasn't a ton of stuff new that was out, to be honest. Gotcha.
So, if you ask me to say it in one sentence, I would say it's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
That's how I would phrase it. B, this is slightly more in detail, but not very long. I do believe in spiritual warfare. I believe in demons and angels. I believe we're in a world that is full of angels and demons. Could some of that be it? Yes. Could there be aliens from different planets? You know what? There could be. Like, I'm not God. He didn't have to tell me whether he created life forms on different planets. Like, that's what I mean by it's above my pay grade. It's like, what matters to me is my relationship with him. Like, what he chooses to do on different planets, that's up to him.
Yeah, amen.
But I do believe that we live in the spiritual warfare from what, the information we have received from God is that we do live in a place where there is spiritual warfare. There is demons and angels all around us constantly. So could that explain some of it? Yeah. And what's your viewpoint?
Above my pay grade thing for sure. I mean, like, 2 Timothy says, 2:23 says, have nothing to do with foolish, ignorant controversies. Titus 3:9 enforces that, says, avoid foolish controversies, disputes, and quarrels about the law. Colossians specifically warns about the Mosaic law being too strict to judge by that. 1 Corinthians says, do not go beyond what is written. The discrepancy that I find in alien activity or like extraterrestrial activity in general has to do with the fact that the gospel is really clear that Jesus came in the form of man to die for man. And it says that God put man in charge of like the animals, and it's implied that we're the pinnacle of his creation when it says that we were made in God's image.
Yeah,
and
true.
that he came in man form to die on the cross for our sins because he so loved his children. So I think that anything that is extraterrestrial, that we would define as extraterrestrial, is most likely has to do with spiritual beings in general. So I don't think that I believe in aliens in the way that movies talk about aliens. I think that we've probably defined them as aliens, and it makes me want to know more about the doctrinal theology behind like angels, fallen angels, Nephilim, and like demons, because they're all different. Like demons can't take on a physical form, according to the Word of God. They have to inhabit a body. And so, John, what book is it where like the demons are begging to go into a flock of pig for that? Like they were talking about that.
It's one of the 4 Gospels.
Yeah, it's in the Gospel. And so like we see that, whereas if these beings are coming down, the difference between an angel and a fallen angel, really simply put, is just like, are they here to do God's will? And so that, I mean, by appearance can look with, this was all we talked about on Sunday. A lot of this stuff I already knew, but it was really interesting to hear his opinion when he specifically said that he didn't believe that aliens were demons, implying that he either thinks they're fallen angels or that they could be good, kind of like what Sarah said, but it never like really came full circle. So it's just been interesting to me, because the implication between angel and fallen angel is not the physical appearance, it's the intention of the like the spiritual being.
So let me connect the two things. But before I do that, the reason why I changed the music is because this was called Into Space. Since we were talking about aliens, I thought I'd put on the music that had Into Space on it. But I can't stand it, so I gotta get it off. But so what's the difference then between conspiracy theories and aliens?
Difference between conspiracy theories and aliens?
Yeah.
Well, this is, to be fair, why I'm actually not totally anti-Candace, because I think that people take conspiracy theories and they say that you went too far with it, but I think that they actually don't want you to go too far because they don't want you to know the truth. They being anybody like in the elites, like Illuminati, like there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I also think that aliens in certain capacities could be really advanced and sophisticated AI used as a distraction tactic to keep people in this state of fear, where they're more focused on, it's the magic trick. Watch what's going on in this hand while the magic's actually happening over here. So like we've seen AI used at really sophisticated levels, just not in abundance. So I don't know that there is a difference between aliens and conspiracy theories, like blanket statement across the board.
Do you have an opinion, Sarah?
No, I mean, I hear what Sid's saying. It's just, that's what makes sense to me. It's these blanket statements I'm not a big fan of. And there's just so much open to interpretation. That's why, like you said, asking the questions is imperative.
Before I give my answer, he said a conspiracy theory is a belief that a secret group is hiding the truth. Aliens are simply the idea of life existing somewhere beyond Earth. And I guess what they both represent to me is that they don't matter in the big picture. You know,
right.
It's about my relationship with Christ, and I'm oversimplifying. And I guess my point was between the two was like, even if I know somebody's pulling the strings, you know, what can I possibly do about it? You know, like, and is it taking my effort, my time away from my relationship with God? You know, like, where am I spending my time? What am I, my thing about both of them is that they're a distraction. They're a distraction from the ultimate goal of living your life to the fullest. Like, part of my problem with conspiracy theories is that they're kind of like, oh, you start to go down these rabbit holes, and then these rabbit holes go for, it's like me playing a video game. Like, if I get behind them, which I don't play video games, because I know if I sit there, and it's happened in the past, as soon as I turn on that video game, 5 hours have passed, and I'm like, oh crap, I've been playing for 5 hours? I didn't even realize 5 hours had just passed by. When you start traveling down on these like conspiracy theories, hours have just gone by, and you're like, wow, I've been following this rabbit trail. But like, what benefit did that have for you in your life? Like, did you accomplish goals today? Did you? And I get that if somebody's lying to us, then I get to know who's lying to us. But but really, what can we do about it? You know, is it just a distraction?
I have a hard time with that because, like, to play devil's advocate, like, what about, you know, we talk about a group of people that are lying to us, and then we finally find out, like, the truth. Like, look at all the Epstein stuff. It's like, I am so glad that we know that, and we're not in the dark as much. Like, there's still a lot that we don't know that they've hidden still, but it's better that we know that. It's better that we know the truth, don't you think?
And
Or are
this
you
is my
saying
point to
it's
you.
still too much of a distraction from your relationship with God if you're focusing on all of those things?
But even let's go to Epstein. I'll take the God part out of it for right now, right? We're so focused on Epstein that we don't realize that the next Epstein's already happening, and they've just already moved Epstein to a new person, and the same stuff's happening somewhere else, but we're focused on Epstein. You see what I'm saying there? Like, do you really think, like, this country, this world has used children in a most horrific, and this is where it is a spiritual battle. This is where I come, where it is a spiritual battle where angels and demons are like, ooh, I'm taking kids, I'm abusing them, I'm destroying their lives by having awful things happen to them, and then I'm going to give you this thing, and I'm just going to move it over to here, and you're going to be so focused on this thing over here because now you're finding out what happened. But millions of kids are being abused over here because you're focused on
that. I get that. And that's why they say, like, everything was so big with Diddy that he was just basically a fall guy while other things were being protected. So I get that. I totally do get that.
So
That was a total tangent. Sorry, but
no, I just, it was good. It's good conversation, and listen, just because I say that's my viewpoint doesn't mean, you know. And I love the fact that we all have our different viewpoints on it. So
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I
it's
live
the
for this.
purpose of the common ground.
Yeah, no doubt.
but
All
that's,
right, John.
that's it. So yeah, no, I was going to wrap it up. So remember, starting in June, you must be on the Common Ground Project USA, either the Common Ground Project USA YouTube page, the Common Ground USA Facebook page, the Common Ground Project USA LinkedIn page. That's where this will be viewed for everybody. There is post on a couple pages asking, I think is on Facebook, and real quick, if anybody in the audience, does this time work for you guys? Do we need to do it later? I would like to, whatever we choose to do, to also start in June. So let us know if we need to push it back an hour or 2 hours, and that'll give more people more opportunity to be a part of this so that we can plan ahead. But if you're there, and we're going to end it, but you can still write in the comments. Write in the comments 1 hour later, 2 hours later. Let us know where you're from too. Well, it doesn't matter if you're putting 1 hour later or 2 hours later, then I know that wherever you're from, it means an hour or two later. So that doesn't change regardless. Yeah, just don't put 6 or 7. Put 1 hour later or 2 hours later, because like if you put 7, depending on what time zone you're in. Well, maybe somebody who you don't know where they're from.
I can find out.
Okay.
FBI investigator in a past life. Actually, that's just all women. Like, if you tell me to find something out, trust me, like, give me less than a day, I'll have it online.
But starting in June will be our new time and place. So
cool. Well, Sarah, thanks for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
It was great to see you again. We are still praying for you and your continued health and healing.
Thank you.
I'm always here, obviously. It was just a skip and a hop further, but please reach out to us if you need anything at all.
Of course. Thank you, guys.
Same for me. I'm always here.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
And if you want to check out Sarah's, you'll have to go back to episode 13, but she you can go back and listen to that. And tomorrow we have an episode coming out, and the title of that is, I'll even give you the title because it's an interesting title. The title is "He Writes Horror and Christian Books. What Should He?" So it's an interesting conversation with somebody who writes horror books and Christian books. And so check it out, 9 a.m. tomorrow. His name is Derail Johnson. And we will see you next week. As always, Sarah, thank you for being our guest tonight. For Sydney and myself, it has been our pleasure being your host. And you have been watching the Monday Happy Hour. God bless and good night.
Bye. Thank you.